friends! Do you have some old Christmas cards laying around and you don't really want to throw them away, but they're just taking up space? Well, I have an idea of a way you can put them to good use. Today I'm going to be working with old Christmas cards, scrapbook paper, and glue. This is a very easy project that anybody can do. You can make these as simple or as extravagant as you want to. Now, I have a friend, and she had been collecting Christmas cards over the years that her friends had given her. And she's been trying to go through her house and sort of, just get rid of stuff that's taking up space, as we all should do every now and then. And she remembered that I'm a junk journaler and I like to use old stuff, pre-used stuff. And she asked me, hey, do you want this stack of Christmas cards? And I said, well, yes, I do. Now, some of these are full cards with a front and a back, and some of them she tore the back off. And so I just have the front to work with. My idea is that you can use these in one of two ways. Number one, I think these would make a fantastic gift card holder. I also think they will make fantastic ephemera holders. Now that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create these to put some ephemera in and gift it during the holiday season. So I will pop them into Happy Mails, or I will pop them into my Etsy orders as a freebie, something like that. If I have some left over towards, as we get closer to the holiday, I may use them myself to gift cards to my friends and family. For the cards that she gave me that were full, they had a front and a back, and obviously there was writing on them. You can see, as you've watched me work on some of these as I was talking, you can see that I went ahead and covered the writing with some scrapbook paper. Then in each one, I'm going to create a pocket, and that's what I'm doing here. So the cards are different sizes, so obviously the pockets will be different sizes. And I'm going to want some of the pockets to be shallow, like this one, and then some I'll want a little bit deeper. I am just having fun with this. I'm not overthinking it. Just want to put these together, use up some scraps, have a good time doing it. I am also going to go ahead and ink some of them. Not every single one, just some that might need a finishing touch. I am also planning on using some of my gold gilding paste on some of these. I will admit to you that the gilding paste is new to me. I am learning how to use it. I want to use it more so that I can really perfect it. Really, the only thing I've done so far with it is sort of use it in the same way that I would use my inks. So you can see here I'm using my sponge and I'm going around the edges. The gilding paste does have such an amazing luster. It is way more rich than ink. So I do enjoy using it, but I want to, like I said, I want to work on it and get better at it. One thing I will tell you though, if you decide to use it and you're going to use a sponge, make sure that you wet your sponge. I had read up that you're supposed to wet your sponge first, and it will make it easier to work. Now that I got some of those ephemera holders put together, see how easy that was? Now I want to go through my folder. This is specifically my Christmas scrap folder. And I'm going to pull out everything that's in here that I feel like could be used as ephemera, tags, that sort of thing. I'm going to have two separate piles. One will be leaning more into the pastels, and then the other will be leaning more into the true colors or the neutrals. As I mentioned before, this is a fantastic scrap buster. All of the small pieces that I'm pulling out of here, I'm going to go ahead and use my corner rounder and turn them into tags. While I'm getting these sorted and getting ready to round the corners on all of these, I just want to take a second to thank all of you for being here, hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I always try to remember to let you guys know how much I really and truly do appreciate it. I'll give you a quick update. I have done a couple of collabs. One was the gratitude journal collab, and I have enjoyed that so much. And then the other collaboration that I joined in was the A to Z Christmas challenge. That too was a lot of fun, and I made an accordion tag journal for that particular challenge, and it was just great. And I went outside and I used things from nature because my letter was N, and I made these acorn dangles out of real acorns. And in this video I showed how to, well, I showed how to make those, and then I also showed how I collected up some greenery and some leaves, and I ended up ironing it, and it made them really flat, which was fantastic. So that's in that video as well. If you didn't see that video, consider checking it out. I will be sure to link that in my description box. All right, friends, I think we are ready to stuff these ephemera holders. Now remember, you can also make some of these and turn them into gift card holders. But since I'm going to give these away in my Etsy store or in Happy Mails, I'm calling them ephemera holders. I am starting with putting at least 5 pieces of either a tag or papers that can be turned into tags. I'm starting with putting 5 of those in there. They're not matchy-matchy, but they do coordinate. I wanted to mention that not only was I able to scrap bust Christmas cards, but also scrapbook paper, but also some book pages that I had in my stash. Like that right there, this black and white, that was actually a book page. And I used several of those to put on the back side of one of the cards. Well, obviously here's another one. So I got to use several of those up, and I thought that was great. Also, I wanted to mention that what you're seeing here is, this is one of the cards where my friend gave me just the front. So I simply added this book page to the back, and that's what it is. It's just like a little pouch. Now, if you, say, received one of these and you used the little pieces that were inside to create whatever, tags or whatever, journal cards, whatever, you could then use this little pocket in a junk journal. So I just feel like this is just a nice little handy thing that I can give out, and yeah, I just think it's great. As mentioned in the pastel ones, I'm putting pastel pieces, and then in the true color ones, I'm putting more true colors and neutrals. All right, friends, I wanted to show you the pile of sort of ephemera envelopes that I made. Now, I'm going to use these either in my Etsy shop or in some Christmas mail, most likely a combination of both. So this is the pastel pile. So I want to, now I'm not gonna, pull out all of the ephemera that's in here. It would just take too long, but I'll just flip them over and sort of show you what I did. Each one has at least 5 pieces of ephemera in it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and, as a matter of fact, even stuff more in there. And I used my giant circle punch on a couple of them. I thought that was fun. I really enjoyed making these. It was easy and fun, and it helped me utilize some of my stash. I used book pages. I used some of my existing ephemera. Obviously cards that my friends gave me. So, and each one is different and unique, and I love that about it. I tried to somewhat coordinate the ephemera, like if I did pastels, I tried to have the ephemera. It's not matchy-matchy because not everybody likes matchy-matchy, but they would, most of these I do believe would work together, simply because they're, you know, in the pastel family. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the best ones and pop them in my Etsy shop, just for a fun little thing. I might do that. I haven't fully decided. If I'm going to do that, I need to add more to it, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to add. So we'll think about this. I might just be gifting these. This one's got a deep pocket, but there's, you know, so if the pocket was a little larger, then I tried to add larger pieces. Obviously this is a little smaller, so there's going to be some smaller pieces, right? I really, really enjoyed this. And so, you know, when people receive it, they can use the ephemera, they can gift the ephemera, they can reuse the pocket itself, they can put it in a journal. That would be adorable. Some of them I had to back completely. Like this, for example, I had to back it all the way because there was writing on it, and then I stuffed the pocket with some pretty ephemera. So yeah, it's so fun. I'm gonna put the rest to music, just, you know, kind of show them off to you. This was a gift card holder, so I stuffed some in the gift part, in the gift card part, and then I added a pocket on this side. And I have two of those. The other one's in there somewhere. Look at this piece, so cute. And Ged's, ah, so cute. Ah, that's a cutie. I was able to put some nice big pieces in this one. Oh yeah, here's the other gift card holder. It's just a few little pieces, a few tags in there. Some of these do have actual tags that just came that way, and I just felt like I wanted to share some of them. A couple of postcards also. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this. It was easy, it was fun. It gives me a pile of goodies that I can send out to friends if I want to, just to, you know, just to share, just to have something to share. But that is also flat mail, guys. So, because postage, as we all keep saying, is a little bit crazy. Well, thanks for watching. See you soon.